Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Teddy Rex, and I'm gonna do a class setup video. This is a class setup video for December 20th, 2015. So there is probably a possibility that this class setup is gonna change over time, over the patches, the new gun buffs, and all that stuff. So don't think that this is the only classes I use, but this is the class I actually use. Uh, at this time of the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go down one by one and show you guys why and what it is. So for the MA class, oh yeah, and by the way, you can actually spend money just to get all these class sets. Like you can see up top, on the top right under choose classes, class set 1. You can go all the way over, I'm pretty sure, to 10. But it's just like having 5 classes, but then let's just say you want this on fringe, and you're like, alright, I need one for infection. So you switch over and you're like, alright, this one's for infection. And you just go on and stuff. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't really switch my classes a lot. I wish they put like 5 extra classes into one class test, like 10 custom classes. But hopefully they do it in the future. But if not, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, for my first class, it's the M8. I actually rocked the diamond camo as I'm trying to get the dark matter camo. I'm trying to play pubs and stuff, but it's like it's really hard, but you know, I'm still trying. I'm grinding for it. I got the storm camo, but I think the diamond's better than the storm camo. I'm not sure about that, but the storm doesn't really it doesn't really shine. I wish it was like not gray, maybe a little lighter than gray, but it's other than that, it's whatever. So yeah, I use diamond camo. For my optics, I use reflex sight, and then for attachment, I use long barrel stock. This is for UMG. I am banned on GB, so I cannot use high caliber or something like that. I would use high caliber, but long barrel is the way to go if you're gonna play UMG tournaments. For my optics, though, I use the Eclipse sight. Oh, I heard a lot of people use this tech sight, but I don't think it's worth it. I think this Eclipse sight's better, but it's all preference. You could just go with the default, but I think the reflex custom sight Eclipse is better. And the RK5, obviously, people do use the MR6, but I feel like it's like more of a advantage if you have like a semi-automatic gun. I mean, not a semi-automatic, but just like a round burst pistol. So I use flak jacket. I heard flak jacket is like kind of a waste of a perk, just the fact that there's glitches to it. Like if you use an RC car and you get hit by it, sometimes you'll just eat it, just straight up eat it. And then other times you just you'll be like 20 feet away and it'll just kill you. So I don't know what the big deal is, but I use flak jacket just in case I do try to get naded. And if I do need to eat an RC car for one of my teammates, I'll be using this all the time. Fast hands is a must guaranteed perk, as if you're sprinting at someone and you're about to get in a gunfight against a sub, against an AR, against a sniper, you'll aim in pretty fucking fast. I don't even use quick draw, so that is a needed perk. And I use death silence and blast suppressor. Some pros or some SND players don't even use death silence. I don't know why, but I guess there is like they put tac mask instead of death silence. I guess you can't really hear death silence unless you're like 2 inches next to them. But I use death silence just because it's like, you know, I've always been using death silence, or like you know, all those other perks like ninjas and shit, ninja. So let's go back to my bottom class. It's a Vesper. This is my go-to class. I use it usually anytime that I'm just feeling the mood to use a Vesper. I use quick draw, grip, extended mags, pretty bland. Nothing really there. I use one stun. I would put a nade, but I think a stun's better because if I'm like rushing something and I need to push something, I'll stun check and then push it. And then fast hands, that sounds suppressor. Yeah, just the regular. And then this class is just like the same thing, but I use flak jacket and tac mask if I'm playing with someone new, or I'm playing like dubs and I need to get the bomb down for our team, or a 3v3 44 whatever. I'll use this class. Just the fact that I will, you know, if they try to stun me off the bomb after I plant the bomb, they'll try to kill me. But if I have tac mask, they'll stun it, slide in, and I'll just shit on them. And then flak jacket the same way. If they nade it, I'll eat a nade at least. But yeah, that's basically the class. I rock 2 stuns. I would use flashes, but I think stuns are more OP, as the fact that they can't move. But flashes are damn OP because you can't see anything on your screen, and it's like a little electricity shit. So this class I use in the very beginning of every single round. I'll use Afterburner, and I'll just G-slide anywhere I need to go, and right when it hits that 15 mark, or right when I'm in the middle of a G-slide, like after I perform a G-slide, I'm like boosting up, I'll switch my classes right away. And yeah, so this is basically just like a go-to class, but if I do get stunned, I have all the perks I need just to win the round, or just to play the round out. And then my last class for this class setup video is a Vesper, but It's an SVG. It's an overkill sniper class. I really don't like the camo that I put on it, but I'd rather have a camo than no camo. But it's just a regular Vesper class. And if you don't, like, you can see these two classes, 3 and 5, they don't have a third attachment for the Vesper. I recommend quick draw and grip. I know it's really hard to get like 2 pieces with the Vesper if you don't have extended mags, but I think it's worth it, just the fact that I feel like quick draw is needed on the Vesper, because if you aim in slow, you're not really going to get that advantage to shoot people. In grip, I think it's needed, other than if you're like close to someone, you don't need grip. Like, it won't give you as much recoil, but I like to shoot people across the map with the Vesper, so I like putting grip. But 30 bullets, it runs out way too fast. You probably, like, there's probably a slight chance that you will get a 2-piece, but it's really highly doubtful that you will get the 2-piece if you are trying to like gunfight 2 people. But what I use on my SVG is I use a thermal sight, and then my personalization sight, I use stage fright. I use stage fright just the fact that if you look at any other sight, there's like stuff around it. Like, let's just say default. I mean, default really doesn't have anything, but this prism, it has like those, you see the 4 little triangle looking things on the right side of the sight. I don't like that. This one has like the box around it. This one has like stuff around it. So every single one has like stuff around it besides stage fright. Like, I see the curtains and stuff, but those are like way far past the reticle. So maybe the next one, if you don't like this, is probably void, because you can't really see the lines when you're actually scoping in. But I'd rather have stage fright or default. Yeah, so that's basically my class setup video. I use specialist glitch because most of my teammates, they all want to use overdrive. They want to use overdrive, psychosis, active camo, and like heat wave. So I'm stuck over here using glitch. I mean, glitch is not that bad, but it is very situational, and you do waste it a lot if you don't use it as well. And my score streaks I use is an HCXD, a Guardian, and a Lightning Strike. So yeah, Guardian is good. Just if you get the bomb down, you put a Guardian down. It will probably give you like probably a 10-15 seconds, like, you know, check. You don't have to check the bomb for 10-15 seconds unless that's destroyed. So yeah, that is my class setup video for 2015 December 20th. I'll probably do another one within the next update, so be on the lookout for that. Please like and subscribe. And the question for you guys today is, do you think that this game is better than AW? If you think it's better than AW, please leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment why you think AW is better than this game. Personally, I think that this game is probably one of the by far the best CODs that came out like after MW2. Or like after Black Ops 2, I'll say. Like, probably Ghost and AW were the worst CODs I played in my life. I mean, Ghost wasn't as bad, but there's a lot of bullshit that happened in that game. AW, you already know what the fuck I'm about to say. So there's no really need to explain it. You just jump up in the air, stun 2 people, and you fucking kill them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment on what you think, if you think that this COD's better than AW. Thanks guys, and peace.